folks, what is going on? Welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. If you are watching the replay, jump down below and say boo. Otherwise, jump over to the live chat and say hi, say boo, or just see who's here. I can see a couple of you are already in the chat chatting, and there's 13 of you here, so I really do appreciate you being here. These live streams, the purpose of these is really just to hang out with you guys, to give back. We open up some Pokemon cards, we answer some questions. But I like to think that this is the opportunity if people do have questions to ask away, and I'll do my best to help. Otherwise, it's really just a chance for me to let off some steam, to have some fun, and just hang out with you guys. And it's that kind of chance to connect and yeah. So if you do have any questions, please ask away. I do have a whole bunch that have come through, which we'll be going through tonight as well. So other than that, it's kind of like just a normal week. But no, there's been some big changes, which I'm sure a lot of you have probably already seen. My light is flashing at me here. Seen already on Instagram. So we will be talking a bit about that. And I did obviously talk about it in my recent video too. So why is this light stuffing up? There's always something. There's always something. Anyway, how are we all doing? What's going on? Let me know in the chat how you're doing. And I will get to that in a second to see if this light's going to turn on. I don't think it is. I think it's had its final days. How about that? Try again. There we go. If it starts flicking again, it's probably all over. All right, if you do want a chance to win something tonight, we don't have too much, but there is a couple of things there for the members, and there's some stuff for the public as well. There is a link in the right here. You can see it. Jump in there. We've got Johnny Boy Francis in the house. How are we doing, sir? Good evening. Great to hang out again. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here, folks. We've got Katrina in the house, and Katrina's actually signed up to be a member. I do appreciate the support. So anyone that is a member, basically that goes and helps pay for the giveaways that we do, keeps the lights on, and just keeps, things for me to upgrade the channel and to give back to you guys. And it also just helps support the time and effort that I put into this. You can either do that for a small coffee level or a Pokemon level, which is just basically gives you access to some more giveaways and to support me. Or there is a podcast sponsor, which basically means you get you get a little shout out in my basically as a sponsor of my podcast in all the episodes that you do sponsor. So yeah, thank you in advance, and thank you for all those that have been doing that for a long time now. We've got Top Rated Smeller in the house. Hi, Chris. I have to pay GST for the first time at the end of this month. Any tips? You have to pay GST for the first time at the end of this month. I don't actually understand the question, because if it's at the end of this month, I'm guessing you mean it's the first month that you're having to take in GST. Now, I can't obviously give you any recommendations of what you should and should not be doing. You need to probably seek an accountant. If you are looking for an accountant, I can 100% refer, Ethan Rushock. And Ethan he's an absolute champion. But I think one thing that you probably need to take into account is when we pay our BAS statements, I do it quarterly. You need to be adding up obviously how much GST you have paid and how much you've been charged. And then basically with using a calculation to figure out how much you owe or are due in your BAS statement, you might get some money back, or you might have to pay some money to the ATO. So I recommend that you go check out Ethan Rushock if you haven't already, or grab yourself an accountant and make that happen. If you reach out to Ethan and drop my name, he'll look after you 100%, assuming that you're willing to pay, because it's not free. But Ethan he's the man. He's the man. Ethan does my tax return already. Yeah, my best is due for the first time. I'll give him yeah, okay. So look, as long as you've been doing all the paperwork that you're meant to be doing, and if you're not 100% sure, always check with your accountant first. For me, I've got tools that calculated it for me, but I still have to validate it, make sure that I haven't missed anything, making sure I'm taking in all things to account, because the business continues to grow. So yeah, good question though. Great, straight into it. Love it. We've got Dion in the house. How we doing, man? I just want to say to everyone that did win stuff last week, I have not sent out your Pokemon cards. I totally forgot. I left them here at home. I haven't been taking them to the shop because if you didn't know, got a warehouse. So I'm in the process of moving things, and it just has not been my priority. So I've got all of last week's sitting here still if you did win. So I will, if you win again tonight, I'll tally them up and save on postage. But if I don't get them out this week, it will probably then be next week because I just don't want them there and they get lost or anything because things is just a little bit chaotic at the moment. All good, but just being very, very transparent with that one. So yeah, thank you. To Aussie Thrifters, all congratulations on the big announcement. Thank you. So if anyone has no idea what is being spoken about, I did get a warehouse. I got the keys on Monday, and I've got 2 weeks to move out from the Storage King, and currently working on that already, starting to move things already, but we will do majority of it in one day. And lots of things happening. I'm getting security, getting electricians coming in, getting NBN set up, getting little bits and bobs fit out, ready for the actual move in. So there's things happening like wild. It's very surreal, very overwhelming, and very exciting all at the same time. Yo, Tash, what's up? How you doing? You did make it. Thank you. Tash has asked some questions tonight. We've got Andrew in the house. How are we doing, sir? Johnny boy, congrats on the upgrade. Looking forward to seeing the progress. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get everything set up, but I'm so keen to do some things that I've been holding off to do for so long. It'll be very exciting to do it. Teddy just said hello. Yo. Hey, Teddy, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Extraction, long time no chat. How are we doing? Happy New Year, Chris. Congrats on the new warehouse. Thank you. We got MC. How are we doing? Evening, Chris and everyone. Congrats on the move. Thank you. It is very, very exciting. Oh, Extraction in with the dollary dues. A super sticker. Thank you. There's this new thing actually that I have on the side. There's this thing that says I can do a goal. And it says I can make Super Chat more fun with a goal. 10 Super Chats. And I can do... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is interesting. More giveaways. I'm just going to see what this does. I'm just doing this. I see what pops up. Testing this to find out. Here we go. Start goal. So I just did this start goal thing because Extraction, when you did that, this little thing popped up and it said you can set a goal. Like I've got a little chat thing that pops up here on the side. There's no pressure to do that, folks. If anything pops up for you guys about doing a fund or something, there is no pressure to do so. I'm just testing it out. Okay. All right, back to it. All right, so we did have a whole bunch of questions come through, and we'll get straight on to that because there's quite a few of them, which I'm super grateful. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is cool. Oh, geez. Wow. Okay. All right. I didn't expect everyone to do this. Maybe I should do more of it in future. Geez. So what is? It's a minimum of. Is it a minimum of $10? I don't know. This is all very. There's too many things happening. I'm getting distracted. Thank you. We got Bell Buys in the house. How are we doing? Thanks for being here. So I wanted to go through these questions because there is quite a few here, and it might take a little bit of time. As you can see, they're even so small. I'm going to have to zoom in. All right, let's do this. We'll start from the bottom. So we had Mitchell. He came through and asked a couple of questions. What's the best box lighting in your opinion? I'm looking to upgrade. To be honest, I just purchased like some off Amazon for like $99. I was able to change the colors on them, like the whether it's like a kind of like an orange color, white, and then an ambient. And that's what worked out really, really well. We've been using them for 2.5 years now. The bulbs haven't actually gone on them. So I just got that off Amazon. Mitch, I'll have to send you a link. I don't have it off the top of my head. But yeah, look, I mean, it really depends on where your environment is. Like if you've got controlled, like in a space where you need controlled lighting, that's probably what you're going to need, box lighting. But if you're like, if you're in your room and stuff, you might just need like fill-in lighting. Yeah, so actually I was just going to say, Aussie Thrifters have those ones, but yeah, they are of a higher price. And again, you don't need all those. It really depends on your setup. Like I know Kiddo, he uses pretty cheap ones. I don't even think Drew uses any as well. Like everyone has a different setup. So like you really got to understand what is your situation and environment, and how much do you really need. Yeah, we got Regan in the house. Hey Chris, congratulations on getting the warehouse. Thank you so much. Oh, you can pick and choose. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate any donations, and they're not expected. I just thought I'd try it out. And then Mitch has also asked, how have you managed to gain so many consignees, aka consignments? Does this come with time, or do they come to you? So, I mean, look, for those that don't know, there is a component, probably 20% of my business is consignments. And those have come through word of mouth. And then, Mitch, we're just doing them now. So I just answered about the Boxlight, and we're talking about in the chat, and I'm just answering about the consignment one right now. Consignments have come over time through word of mouth, and obviously I've advertised and shared on my socials and things. But you got to be careful who you get consignments in with, because you want to make sure there's an agreement of how it's happening, what you're doing. I go through pretty in some detail into my videos of how I've done that. And I pay out people on a monthly basis. I keep them updated. Some people don't care. Some people want lots of details. So just setting that expectation. And I also offer people a cash amount if I'm buying it off them versus what will they get if we do sell it at full price. But I mean, it comes over time. But if you don't advertise, if people don't know you're doing it, how will they know you're doing it? So you need to advertise. 100% need to advertise. What did Twazi Fifth say? They had pretty much, yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Twazi Thrifters, if you want to share the link here, you're more than welcome to. I mean, you guys are a mod anyway, so it should pop up if people are interested in it, because I don't have my one. But, again, it really comes back to what environment you have and what lighting you need to fill. Like, is it a full controlled lighting, or is it just a fill in? It's going to work a little bit different for everyone. And you don't have to spend the top range. Like, if you're just slowly growing, start with something small and then upgrade as you go. If you've got a little bit of cash, then sure, maybe. But, it's different for everyone. And it also depends on what you're selling. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. So that was that question. And then we had a question from Forest Finds. Christian has asked, is it a longer commute to get to my warehouse or shorter than the storage units? It's pretty much the same. I think give or take with traffic, it could be 5 minutes more. But it's pretty close. It's actually very convenient. And I'm very grateful for that. And I was looking in the same areas in a certain radius of where I live to, obviously, basically I want it to be within 30 minutes. And it is less than 30 minutes. So very happy with that. Oh, you got the 40,000. Oh, geez. Good luck. I want to know how much space that is going to, like, what's the meterage of that? That's crazy. $40,000 pieces. 2 meters. Is that it? Really? Wow. That's weird to Aussie Thrifters. I thought you would be able to do it. Maybe I've completely blocked all links. Anyway, folks, just message to Aussie Thrifters. I'm sure they will give you a link. Unless YouTube blocks the Amazon links. I don't know. Yo, Jen, what's up? How you doing? We're just answering a few questions. If you've got any questions, please ask. The next one was from Lions Arc 23, which is it is Katrina. So how will you manage moving to the warehouse and pick and pack? So look, the way we're doing this is over the next 2 weeks. So I've got to be out around the 24th, 25th. We're doing everything that is non-mission critical, non-business critical between now and then, like before the weekend, before I need to be out. So I've just been doing van loads of stuff that isn't listed, stuff that, just mail supplies, excess things, stuff that I know I'm not using, like the market stuff and all that. So I'm doing all that. And then I've scheduled one day where we're going to move the entirety of the inventory, which will be over a weekend. And we'll move all that over the weekend. And then hopefully come Monday, we'll be good to go. Worst case, I do have 3-day handling. I'm not going to put on time away because I'm covered regardless. But yeah, that's the intention there. And I mean, I've got a pretty good SKU system to manage that. There's a few mitigations in place to manage that. Of course, I'll post everything possible before we do that. And then, yeah, fingers crossed, it should be okay. That's how we're going to do it. I've got a truck that I am allowed to use from when I leave Storage King. I've got my van as well. So we're set. I've got the family helping. Managed to bribe them with Japanese buffet. So that should be pretty good. Yeah. Oh, no worries, man. Hope you're not doing it by yourself. Yo, Mel and Otis. It's been so long. I've missed you guys. Thank you for being here. Mel, you got to send me your new address in Instagram, please, because I've actually got something there for you guys, and I haven't been able to send it because I don't have it. So please send me your updated address, please, in Instagram. I was waiting for someone to respond to this. Oh, Japanese buffet. Yeah, there's this favorite place that we go to, and I've always conned my folks and Carla and family into going there when I need them to do an all hands on deck kind of help. Food always wins. Sometimes better than money, actually, in this day and age. And it's buffet. I mean, come on. Can't go wrong with Japanese buffet. Yo, Justin, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. 2 Aussie thrifters. I have a van, just saying. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have a van too. If you guys want to drive all the way over, it's been so hot. Like, I've been moving stuff today. I moved so many boxes, and it was just an absolute sweat fest. Fortunately, the warehouse is actually cooler than the storage units. So that's good, but the storage units is disgusting. Teddy's in bed. How many times will I need to go in and reset? You might have to turn it down. I think the petrol would be more, to be honest, and I could eat at, yeah, true. 100%. 15 times? Jeez. Oh, well, I hope he sleeps well. All right. Next question is from the Thrifty Dinosaur. Not a question, but excited for you. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Oh, and then we had a question from Tash and her teddy bear. So she's got a part 1 and 2. Not sure if I'll make it live, toddlers, but how are you keeping track of everything, of rent, utilities, moving costs? Congrats again. So, I mean, I track all my expenses anyway through my income and expense sheet in my reseller spreadsheet. But the beauty of all these things at the moment, like, there is a lot of expenses, like, and I'm going to have to do a proper video on all this and I'll break it down. But, you know, we've got the rent, we've got the bond. I'm paying for, you know, fit out stuff. I'm paying for security to be installed, like alarms and video cameras and stuff. I've had to have the locksmith come. I've got the NBN installation box. I've had, you know, a few other things. I've had to buy, you know, other stuff just for the warehouse. And all those expenses already have started to add up quite a lot. But I put all this through the Amex. So the beauty of the Amex is it's going to track it all anyway. So I'll have a readout of it all. But, you know, keeping the receipts, invoices of all this stuff, I just put it into my spreadsheet. And then because I use Amex, or, you know, paying with cards, so it's coming straight out of my bank account, all of it's recorded anyway. It's just a matter of actually making sure it's updated in my sheet. I haven't done my latest update of my sheet. I usually try and do it on a weekly basis. I'm actually a bit scared because I know I've just been spending so much. Like, you know, I've had to pay, so I got 2 months rent free, but I still had to pay the first month when I do pay in advance, and I had to pay a 2-month bond as well with GST on top of it. And then there's a few other little bits and bobs, outgoings and things. So yeah, it adds up. I mean, it's all expected. It's not like I wasn't, you know, expecting all this. And then I've obviously had to pay for this month's Storage King as well. So it's been an expensive month, but it'll even out over the next few months. And then even though I'm paying a lot of things right now, like security and all those things, again, all of those things are going to even out over the next, you know, period of time. Question from MC. Are you doing washing on site? So no. So since we moved in, so we're moving in from a like-to-like comparison. So as is, and we just go straight back into being operational, and then we'll slowly upgrade different things. The washing, I have not focused on it because it's quite a big investment with the machines and the fit out. And that will be something that I will probably do, if I do it, probably after 6 months to a year after I'm going to test a new process. Because we have more space, I'm actually able to leverage my washing service as a 24-hour service, opposed to what I was doing across a couple of days when I was in the storage unit. So I'm going to test that process. I'll turn to credit invoicing, so I only pay once a month rather than paying so many times, and see how that goes with an operational flow. It somewhat would be cheaper to bring it internally, but then I'm actually taking someone's time to do all that as well. So we're going to test the new model first before I think about bringing it in-house. In the long run, I think bringing it in-house will make sense. So yeah, but I'm trying to weigh up the, the costs and figures and just all those different things, because obviously now I pay for water, I pay for power, and all those different things. So I have to take that into consideration. So many things. I'll be so overwhelmed, but it's so exciting watching you do this. It's really exciting. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, it is very overwhelming. I mean, I know everything that I've got to do. Some of it, it's just like it's another problem solved, right? And the money part is probably the scary part. And if you saw my video, it's like when I walked into the place, I was kind of like thinking, geez, the only reason not to do this is I'm scared and it's going to cost more money. But I mean, I felt exactly the same way when I did the storage unit, and that was $450 when I first did it. So it's a bit different, and it's obviously a commitment. I've signed for 3 years with the options for more. So that, it's going to make it makes it real. Like, I really got blood and skin in the game now. But I already did, term goals. So for me, it will be just a small little blip, a small little rounding part of a bigger picture down the line. But, obviously right now it doesn't feel like that, but down the line it will. So yeah, I'm not too concerned by it. Just take one day at a time and we'll get through it. And there's so many more opportunities that I'm already got signed up for, but we just got to figure that out. So there's another expense coming, which will be like a, I forget what it's called. Not a forklift, but one of the little small walker ones. Because I've got a new deal with some stuff that will require pallets and putting it on the back of trucks and stuff. So things are moving quick, which is what I wanted, but it all comes with risk and reward and outgoings and to increase incomings, right? So yeah, lots of things. Yo, Kelly, what's up? Thanks for being here. Make sure you jump into the chance to win. It's been a while. You'll probably come in and sweep up. We do actually have some. We do have some of the Japanese prismatic evolutions. We've only got a couple of those packs, and that's for members because I don't really have a lot, but I've managed to get some. It's been no, I wasn't one of these people fighting at the stores to get Pokemon cards, but we will slow burn them. I'm gonna have to do only a couple here and there to see what we can do with those, because it is so hard to get these cards at the moment, and it's very, very frustrating. Yeah, sure. No, you're welcome to join. Jump in. We've got a whole bunch of giveaways for obviously the public, and then for the members, there's a few extra goodies. So the members have the opportunity to win these ones, and there's some pretty high-end cards in this. We didn't get any hits last time, like big dollar ones, but there is some opportunities to get some hits in this one. So in the Japanese one, there is, let me share screen. We do have the option to win this one, which is worth $616. If someone hits that, we're walking away with some big dollars. I'm pretty sure if you got that, there would be people on the stream that would pay you some money for it. They probably wouldn't pay you the full price, but they might pay you quick money. Just FYI. So hopefully we can get some hits tonight. It's been a bit dry of recent. So we're going to do that in a minute. But look, it's exciting times. There's lots of things happening. And of course, I'll have a video that comes out next week. It's probably not going to be, I saw, when other people have moved into their warehouses like Mel and stuff, I'm not doing videos like Mel's. Mel's really good at doing her videos. I'm really focused on just documenting them and bringing you along for the journey so we get a good idea. But I'll probably do a sit-down video separately and just answer some questions There's been so many questions, a lot of overlap questions, and I might do that on a video, not this week, but the following week, of just like, what does it really cost and the reality of it. And, like it's not really to scare people from doing it. I mean, I've been pretty transparent with all my numbers since day one, and I will continue to do that in all my videos anyway. But, just help people understand that what I'm diving into. And, if people, a lot of people have these ideas, and I know to Aussie Thrifters, you guys have spoken about this as well on your channel, that people have this idea that, it's easy, reselling is easy. Well, flipping is easy. It can be one of the easiest things to make money. But if you're trying to make it into a long-term business, it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of commitment and solving problems. It's a lot of money if you're trying to grow and scale. But it's possible. There have been apparently break-ins to find. Yeah, there's been some crazy break-ins around this way. There you go. Johnny Boy will probably buy some of your cards, folks. Pokemon is just going crazy in Sydney. Even the vending machine near where I was almost. Jeez. Yeah, I haven't been able to buy anything. Like I've got these, but I haven't been able to get much. Will you set up a mini studio at the warehouse where you can do live streams down the track? Yes. I do have intention to do some of my podcasting there and stuff, and some of the live streaming. Whether the live streaming will be through the evening, maybe not. But yeah, there is some thoughts around that. That's not anytime soon, because I just need to get the business up and running, get on top of those things. But yes, it is very sad. I mean, I don't know how these people are expecting to sell the stuff, because all of a sudden there will just be this flood of liquid Pokemon cards. It's got to be pretty obvious. Oh yeah, for sure. At scale, it is a huge amount of work, commitment, and readjusting. Yeah, and I love this. I love just being able to execute. At the moment, what I'm hating is having to just slow burn moving in. I just want to get in there and start working on these next steps, because there's so many things that I've been putting off to do. But it takes time. It takes time. Yo, Charlie Smith, what's up? How many listings do you do a day? At the moment, we average 40 per day. And that is, we're doing about 1,000 a month on average. And probably 20% of that is non-clothing, and 80% of that is clothing. Yeah, but it's not about doing as many listings possible per day. I mean, sure, if I had 400 Ralph Lauren, it would make sense to list 400 Ralph Lauren in one day. But if you have 400 things that no one wants, there's no point listing them, and there's no point spreading them out either. So you could list 10 items, and if those 10 items are worth $100, you'll get $1,000. But if you list 10 items and they're only worth $5 and no one wants them, they're going to sit there forever. So you got to be mindful of this whole wrap up of, list daily and all these things. Yeah, you should list daily. It brings traffic into your store. But the traffic then has to say, do I want this item or do I not? So you're going to get an impression. If people don't want that item is not going to get recommended by eBay. You want to put great items up, stuff that people want to buy. When you go shopping and you see something, you will walk past it. There's an impression of you looking at it, but you don't stop and buy it. You keep walking. So what are you selling? What are you listing? How are you pricing it? Is it good quality? Is it new? Is it old? All these different things. You need to take all that into account. But yeah, we do 40. We'll be pushing that up to probably 60 this year. Agree on the value of listing. Yeah, 100%. I've got our listing service, and that helps me be able to list more. And we've got people that, they said, they're not really, we've probably had one instance where we had a customer purchase listings and they haven't really sold those items. Now we obviously, we don't control people's sales. If you want to list items and they're not what people want to buy, that's out of our control. But it makes sense. If you're going to outsource listing, you want to make sure the stuff that you're outsourcing to be listed on your behalf, they're good items that they're going to sell, because you're obviously paying more for a cost of good for that item to sell. So it's a business decision, right? If you're just flipping a few items here and there, who cares if it sits for a while? It's not a big issue. But if you're running a business and you need sell-through rate, you need cash flow, and you need things turning over, you want to have stuff that's turning around all the time. Yeah. All right, let's do some giveaways. We got the public first. I'll get the timer up quickly, and then we'll spin the wheel. Where is the timer gone? There it is. All right, the timer is starting. So if you haven't got into that link, make sure you jump in there. It is pinned at the top. But good question, Charlie. Like, I mean, at the start, I remember when Toursy Thrifters, they were keeping me accountable every day. And there was, like, I was hitting my targets, but I was listing some pretty crap stuff. Not going to lie. All right, let's get the wheels of names ready. Oh, we've got quite a lot of public folks in here tonight. Nice. Hot cross bun season is the best. Just saying. Oh, okay, I haven't caved yet. I've been looking at them and I haven't caved. Don't start me, Tash. Very naughty. What's your favorite hot cross bun? Is it plain chocolate or is it the fruit? I don't mind the fruit ones. All right, let's do this. We have 20 folks in the public, and for those that are here and you're not aware, this is for Australia only. Can't afford to pay for this shipping. So if you're a international person and you win, we can talk and we'll work on getting this donated for you to someone else. Fruit, I had them in the freezer. Love it. Oh, Andrew, I had chocolate with big choc chips. So good. Jeez, you guys, you're not helping me, folks. I'm not running at the moment. I shouldn't even be considering this kind of conversation. All right, we've got quite a lot of you tonight. Jeez, well done. I always get surprised with what people will buy. I held items thinking no one will want them, and then I get sick of looking at it and listen. It sells in a couple of... Yeah, I know. It happens all the time. You're not the only one. Yeah, actually, that's true. I don't know why they just don't do it. All right, let's do a spin. I'm just going to go one. How many do I have? 4. I do apologize, folks. I'm running really low. I have more butter than hot cross bun. Yeah, actually, that's true, Mal. That's a good idea. So I've got I don't have much tonight, guys. I'm really just trying to last these Pokemon cards as long as possible. So I've got 3 packs of Shiny Treasures. This came from Johnny Boy, and I've got some more for next week. So it ain't much, but it's something. And then I've got some for the members. So we're going to spin the wheel, and the first person to win tonight will be. And I'll send these out, of course. We've got, of course, it's Kelly. Unbelievable. There we go. Kelly for pack number 1. Who's next? We have, Katarina. Well done. Well done. For pack number 2. Yeah, I do have a pretty cool background, don't I? And then number 3 tonight is... We have... Ashton, my man. It's been a while. Well done. Congratulations, Ashton. So this is for the public. We'll open these up and then we'll get on to the members. Way to go. How exciting. And of course, if people have questions along the way, more than happy to answer. I know. It's like she never left. I called it. Thank you very much. I did. All right, let's do it. This is for Kelly, and she'll probably get the banger as well. Jeez. I don't know how she does it. She just has something about her. Well done, Kelly. Here we go. One pack magic for Kelly. Will there be anything? Oh, that's cool. Little shiny. That's cute. Hey, nice. Well done, Kelly. Okay, I've been so busy. There's so many things going on. I forgot to bring my top loaders home again, so I do apologize. But they will be top loaded when I send them out. It's just a couple of things going on. My mind's been running wild. Well done, Kelly. Good to be back, eh? We missed you there. Hope you've been well, Kelly. Keeping well and staying out of trouble. How's business for you? How's business for everyone? How's the week been? Sales have dropped off them this week. Last week was pretty good. This week has just been But, that's all normal. All right, Katarina, let's do you. Here we go. I haven't been doing any Pokemon stuff myself. Haven't been doing the Pokemon Fund. Clearly, I'm a little bit focused on a few other things, but also I'm trying to save as much money as possible. But we'll be back. Don't you worry. All right, Katarina, here we go. Some nice cards in here. Hey, little shiny. Love it. Nice. Little hit too. Well done, Katarina. Started with a bang, but then just fizzled out. Ah, yes. I hate those weeks when you think it's going to be a banger and then all of a sudden it goes very, very quiet. Scrap and salvage. Was listening to your video the other day. Congrats. I get the impression you incorporate a lot of your project management role from previous jobs to resale, in particular, critical thinking. 100%. 100%. And I would like to think that my project management skills is my unfair advantage in coming and doing reselling. The stuff that Carla and I talk about when we're just, debriefing at the end of the day, talking about things and how it relates and, how much appreciation I have for my previous job. When you have those jobs and, maybe you were tired and exhausted and all those different things, but looking back now, because of that and all the lessons, all the training that I had and all those things, it's great to be able to reflect and see how that's all now, crossed over into this. And, that's why I outsource, because, we were in consulting and we helped businesses outsource, 30% of their business and things like that. So to me, that's natural. It's stuff that I dealt with every day. Like I was doing that for a living. So there has been a lot of things that I've taken from that. Always business is slow with school holidays, etc. Reselling has gone on the back burner. Did tee up a sale with when to move on with clothes. Awesome. Yes, I'm glad that worked out well. Once you put a bit more time in, it'll bump back up. But you got to do you, and life gets in the way as well. Like totally get it. Maybe some videos on these aspects may help others. Look, that's a fair point. The way I like to do the videos is kind of as I progress and just document and talk about, because where I find people can learn the most is when they ask questions about stuff that they do, explicitly want, or like, I don't know how to do this, or how do you do that? However, I can appreciate understanding that maybe there's some big gaps in my content of me being able to explain how I go through that process. That's some fair feedback. Thanks, Katrina. I appreciate it. I only do one 24-hour Facebook auction on a Pokemon card page once a week, but they have been doing very well. Usually at least 200 items cards per auction, and everything is selling at a decent profit. Nice. Okay. There we go. Ashton. Let's do Ashton. Yeah, scrap and salvage. That gives me some good thinking to think about, and how I could do that better for people. Like, one thing that frustrates me is people's lack of willingness to learn and try and problem solve. And I get it. It can be all overwhelming doing all these things, but the only way to thrive in business is to be willing to figure out how to thrive in business. Because if you copy everyone else, it won't work because someone else is already doing it. And then you're just going to be competing with them. So you want to find a way to do business without having to compete directly with someone. It's fine to have peers. Look, there's plenty of resellers doing this at scale, right? Two Aussie Thrifters, back from Burnout, myself. There's heaps. Like, you just jump on YouTube. There's hundreds of them. And then there's all the people that aren't even documenting it. Yet, we're all able to still do it. We're all still able to make profit. We're all still able to scale because we're all doing it differently. And there's no right or wrong way in that sense. The right way is the way that works for you and that pays your bills. That's all that matters. But you have to figure out how that will work. Yo, well done, Ashton. Loving it. Tonight we've done pretty good so far. Nothing crazy there, but we did get a nice little hit there. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. It's a really good point, Scrap. Thank you for calling that out. It's probably one of those. It's probably like a blind spot of my own because I talk, and I might assume that people are grasping what I'm like maybe referring to or implying, when maybe I need to tighten that up a bit and help people really understand and clarify what I'm referring to, what I mean, and how that looks in my head, I guess. It's really good feedback. Thank you, Scrap. I'll see what I can do. All right, we're going to have some member giveaways now, and we'll do a duck race. We've got 3 giveaways tonight. I think that's right. Yes, we've got 3 giveaways. Not much, but hey, do what I can. Duck race members. Gee, it's hot today. It's really hot. Duck race isn't working. It's not loading. Maybe we won't be. Here we go. It's loading. There we go. All right. Names. We have a total of 10 members tonight. Jeez. You're welcome, Ashton. Thanks for being here, buddy. All right. We have 10 members. Wheel of Death time. No. We've got the duck race working. It's all working. It's all working. We've got it working. 10 members. Ducks need to wake up. Yes, they do. They've been slacking off. We'll do a 1-minute banger. I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. Here we go. Set. Here we go, team. 3, 2, 1. We got Jen. We've got a Trump in the house. We've got a mermaid, Mel and Otis in the Viking outfit tonight. We've got top-rated Smeller in a vampire or Dracula. Red is fast, right? Red is fast. Might sneak in at the end. So there's going to be 3 winners. 1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, I don't know if I've got a wooden spoon tonight. I'll see what I can do. There might be something here I can grab. We'll see. Oh, there's a bit of a lag there. I do apologize. What the heck am I? Dion is old man. Maybe you're the Godfather. I don't know. Oh, Dion, you're pushing out, mate. Here we go. Oh, here comes Kerry in true nature every week. Every week, Kerry wins. I just don't understand it. All right, we've got Kerry, Dion, and MC. This is like every week. What the heck? And Justin, in true nature, has won the the wooden spoon. Can't speak. Jeez. Kerry. Every week. I just don't know how she does it. And then Dion. Katrina, did you sign into the community form? We've got Dion. And then we've got MC. Jeez. I just don't know how. Yeah, Justin, that's good because I don't really have one, man. That's good. Yeah, so Katrina, you had to jump into the members giveaway, which is in the community page on YouTube. All right, Kerry. We'll do Kerry first, then we got Dion, and then we got MCA. Jeez. Who knows? Tonight we might get a $700 card. Let's see. Where is this? All right. So we've still got these packs to open. we will do. So we've got each person's getting 1 pack of, what is it, terrestrial and surging sparks, or electric breaker, or whatever it's called. So if anyone has any questions while we do these, please ask. And but I'll be answering a lot of questions in the next video, and then I'll probably have to do a follow-up video. Time for a god pack. Maybe that would be ideal. All right, here we go. This is for Kerry. Oh, Kerry. Jeez. I tell you, Kerry, you, I don't know how you do it. You almost do it every week. Let's see what this card's worth. All right, it's not one of the big ones. It's worth $3, but it's a beautiful card. It is a beautiful card. Very cute. I like him. Just hanging out there. Yeah, Kerry, you really do have a way of just winning all the time. I don't know how you do it. Justin, we're due for a lot of things. All right, we still got this pack. Okay, so this is the first pack. I haven't opened any of these Japanese ones before. So, Kerry, who knows? Maybe you're going to blow us all out of the water and get a banger tonight. That would be ideal. Of course, everyone's going to be wanting this one. All right, what do we got here? Tasha said, okay, so sorry, I sold and bought our house within 2 weeks in October. I've been super slack and haven't listed in muds. I work full-time share. What's bizarre in the random sale? Bought a house within 2 weeks in October. I'm super slack and haven't. Well, hey, look, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, look, I mean, eBay will still give you sales even if you're not listing. But, you know, if you list more, it brings in traffic, but it doesn't guarantee you sales. All right, here we go, folks. Can we get a banger in here? Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, that's a nice card. Oh. Is that good? I'm just looking on my... Is it good? It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Jeez. I mean, it's not bad. Let's see. I'm just looking for it. Okay, it's not up there. It's one of the lower ones. Of course it is. It looks like to be a... I'm just trying to find it in my sheet. It looks like it's probably going to be under $8. But it's still a beautiful card. Very beautiful card. See you, 2 Aussie Thrifters. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch up soon. All right, this card isn't as good as I expected, but it's still a beautiful card. Very beautiful card. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on. I can't find it, so it must be pretty low down. I'm just looking on the other screen, as you can see here. I could search for it, but I don't have an extra hand. All right. So that's one hit for Kerry. And it's a very beautiful... Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice hit. Well done, Kerry. You still got a beautiful hit. You got a hit in each one. Beautiful card. Nice. I'll see if I can look it up now. Number 69. Okay, it's a $3.50 card. I would have thought that would have been a bit more, to be honest. That's okay. It is very nice. Very beautiful. I think over time... I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I think that kind of card would still go up because it's just such a sought after card. All right. Well done, Kerry. I'll add that to your pile. All right. Next up is Dion, our man. I was chatting to Dion the other day. Let's see if we can get Dion some luck. Here we go. Electric Breaker first. Here we go. Cutie. All right, nothing in that one. Dion, if we don't get you a hit, mate, we will get you something out of the hit pile. It might not be as good, but at least you won't be going home empty-handed. Let's give some luck for Dion in the chat. Here we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. I've noticed that the hits are in random spots in these. He's cute. Here we go. Little Jolteon. Nice card. Here we go. Oh, jeez. I thought it was something. 101. Let's see what this is worth. This card is worth $2.13. At least we got a hit, though. Oh, okay. We got something else. 190. Jeez. We're on fire tonight. This card's worth $6.45. Jeez, we're getting the hits, but nothing of value. All right. Nothing in there. No Master Balls. But hey, Dion, my man. My man, Dion. In with some bangers. Yeah, there is some Joker vibes there, isn't there? Still a very nice card. Well done, Dion. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Dan and I are going to catch up soon. So maybe what I can do, Dan, is I'll hold on to these and I'll just give them to you in person. Because I've got another, I think I've got your last week's ones as well. All right, well done. Dion, my man. I don't even, we haven't even met, but like I feel like we chat all the time. All right, next up is MC Anthony. Can he take home a banger tonight? The pressure's on, buddy. The pressure is on. All right, little Togi. Can we get a hit in here? Cutie. All right, nothing in Electric Breaker. That's unfortunate. And now we've got the big boy. Can we get a hit? Ah, well, that's not a good sign. Here we go. Oh, boy. I think there's something in this. I can feel it. All right, here we go. Flareon. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! It's a Master Ball. It's a Master Ball. Jeez. It's actually a Master Ball. Ah, you're kidding me. It's only worth, well, it's not bad. It's still worth $21. Can you see it? How cool is that? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. This one is a long-term hold. Like, I'm just saying, you could sell it today and get $21. I reckon you hold on to this, it will go up in good value. English will probably do better on these, but people will need this to complete their master sets. And the Master Ball makes it very hard. Well done. Let's see what else we got. Unbelievable. Jeez. This one isn't worth as much, but it's still a beautiful card. It's worth $6, but I think this is also a good long-term hold because it's just so sought after. Well done, mate. 2 bangers. Nothing else there. Oh, that's epic. Let me sleeve these up. What beautiful cards. Look at that. The artwork on this is like unreal. Well, tell the kids to hold on to them because, 10 years from now, they'll probably might pay for a car at this rate, the way Pokemon's going. English will be, yeah, you guys are welcome. English will be better only because it's the first English. Oh, okay. Yeah, the quality is just insane. Oh, I really need to get some of these cards for myself, but I don't want to open any because I probably won't get anything. It's always the case. They're such beautiful cards. Oh my goodness, it's dangerous. Look at that. All right. Well, I mean, hey, I'm happy with that. So I've still got, I think we've got 7 packs left, and we'll do those over the next few weeks. I'm just going to slow burn it because I don't really have any more. So, and they're too hard to get. Or sorry, they're not hard to get. I mean, we can pay for them, but they're expensive as heck. And I don't. All the money that I earn from YouTube is what goes into the giveaways here. So I don't have a big budget. And as Pokemon goes up, it's just ridiculous to get you guys stuff. But I'm trying. I am trying. It's a lot of fun. I love opening them for you guys because, I can't afford to open them myself. Sorry. And so it's a great way to be able to give back as well for all the support and love and help that you guys give to me. All right, folks, that's pretty much a wrap. So basically, this week isn't the actual move. This week, I'm just bringing a whole bunch of stuff over, just getting the fit outs done. I will start my final move next week and have that all wrapped up. So the next video will just be comings and goings and answering questions and obviously showing you the warehouse. And the following week will then be the big one. And I'll probably do a video after all that, just giving a bit more, probably just a wrap up of a summary of all the questions I've had. A lot of people love those kind of things. So I think that's what I'll work on. And I've got some really good feedback for those that have just joined late that, Scrap was talking about. I'm going to think about this hard because I think there's some great opportunity here. Yeah, thank you. It's so funny how they did regular reverse hollows, Pokeball reverse hollows, and Master Balls in all the same set. No wonder that. Geez, 440 cards. Like, it's just so expensive. Excuse me. Nice, Justin. Are you keeping for later or ripping? Oh, hang on. I have a case of... Jeez. That's just nuts. You boys are dangerous. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. I'm tired. It is hot here as well. I need to go have some more water. Appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for being here. Mel and Otis have said, look after yourself, drink water, and hug Carla. For sure will. For sure will. And plenty more content to come. It's going to be a bit of a wild next couple of weeks, but we'll get through it. And thank you for all the questions and all the love and support and encouragement. It really does mean the world to me. Justin's going to rip half and keep some. Okay. Yeah. Warehouse. Yeah. Well, I'm going to post a picture after this, so you'll see another big smile. Thanks, Lee. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Regan, have a wonderful evening yourself and a wonderful week, mate. Thank you. Take it easy, folks, and we'll be back here again next week doing it all again. Ciao.